Beauty and the Beast. The Friendship Invention. "Oh, Papa, isn't it exciting?" Belle asked. She and her father, Maurice, were walking toward the center of town. It was the day of the first annual Invention convention. Maurice had been organizing it for months, and the big day had finally arrived.
"It certainly is," said Maurice. "People from all over the countryside are coming. I have a feeling there are some big surprises in store."
When Belle and her father arrived, the town square was bustling with more activity than ever before. Townsfolk were eagerly setting up booths to present their incredible inventions.
"Why don't you go and explore while I get ready?"
Maurice said. Belle could hardly wait. She loved seeing new inventions, and there were so many on display. Everywhere Belle looked, there was a new imaginative contraption. Some had lots of bells and whistles. Others were quite practical. Some were simple and sweet. Just when Belle thought she'd seen it all, she spied a crowd gathered across the square. Belle squeezed through the thick circle of people to see what everyone was oohing and eyeing over. There must be something extra exciting over here, Belle thought. When she reached the center, Belle's eyes grew wide. In the middle of the circle was an invention unlike any of the others, and the inventor was a girl Belle's age. She was just about to demonstrate how her machine worked, and she was looking for a volunteer. "What's your name?" the girl asked Belle. "I'm Belle." "My name is Simone. Would you like to be my volunteer?" Simone guided Belle over to her invention. "Please place these leaves on the screen." Belle did as she was asked. Then Simone closed the flap on the machine and pushed a button. "Et voilà!" cried Simone. Out popped one smooth little piece of paper. Simone's invention pressed tree leaves into paper. The crowd applauded. As the people left, Belle helped Simone collect her pile of leaf paper. "How did you think of such a clever invention?" Belle asked. "When I was little, I always wanted to build an invention that could spread happiness," Simone explained. "One day I realized special notes make people happy. Sometimes you even make a new friend with a note. So I decided to invent a machine to create paper as special as the notes." Belle looked at the stack of beautiful leaf paper. "That gives me a fantastic idea," she said. Simone looked down at the paper, confused. "Why don't we write some nice messages on these pieces of paper and deliver them to the people in town?" Belle suggested. "How wonderful!" cried Simone. But who would they write to first? The fresh scent of nearby flowers sparked their interest. Together, the girls wrote a note to the florist. "Thank you for selling beautiful flowers. They brighten everyone's day." Belle and Simone delivered the note, but they didn't sign it. They wanted to spread happiness in secret. That made it more exciting. They watched as the florist opened his message. Reading it seemed to make him very happy. "This is fun," said Simone. "Let's write another one." "Who should we write to next?" asked Simone. Belle thought. "How about the bookseller? His books always make me happy. I think a nice note would be the perfect way to say thank you." So Belle and Simone wrote a note to the bookseller and delivered it in secret. The bookseller was with a customer when he discovered it. Belle and Simone watched as he opened it, read it, and smiled. Belle winked. "Your invention is working," she whispered to Simone. "It really is spreading happiness." Together, the girls delivered nice messages to many of the townsfolk. Soon they had only one sheet left. "Who should we write our last note to?" Simone asked. "I know just the person," said Belle. A short while later, Belle and Simone delivered a very special handwritten message to Maurice. This time, they did not hide. "Dear Papa, thank you for organizing this wonderful convention. It brought two new friends together, Belle and Simone." Maurice chuckled. "You're quite welcome." Then he handed the girls new books.
"The bookseller asked me to give these to you. He recognized your handwriting, Belle, and wanted to thank you. The note made him very happy."
At the end of the day, the convention was over. It was time for Simone to pack up her invention and say goodbye. "I had a wonderful time," Simone told Belle. "I'm so glad we met, and I wanted to give you this." She handed Belle a beautiful fresh stack of leaf paper. "Promise you'll write?" Belle hugged Simone. "Of course," she said. "And you must write me back. I want to hear about all the incredible new inventions you come up with." Belle waved as Simone's cart rolled away. She was going to miss her new friend. But later that night, when Belle opened her new book, she was surprised to find a special note from Simone tucked inside. And when she read it, she knew their friendship would last. Belle couldn't wait to see Simone again. She was sure their next adventure would be even more fun.